Let's talk about that Kaepernick.
All right, lead us into this topic, Kevin. Give us the background story.
All right, so basically what happened this past Sunday, the NFL decided
Saturday, my bad.
My bad.
No, you sure?
Saturday. This past Saturday, the NFL decided to give a tryout to Colin Kaepernick after 3 years. He said he's been ready for 3 years. So it was in ATL, the Atlanta Falcons Stadium. What ended up happening, he went, instead of going to the training facility, he actually went to a nearby high school. So out of 25 football team head coaches,
only 8 came.
25 of them showed up at the Atlanta Falcons Stadium,
but only 8 came to the high school.
Exactly, only 8 came to the high school. So what do you guys opinion on that? What do you guys think? And with the NFL, they I feel like it is kind of a publicity stunt, but they did give Colin Kaepernick a lot of leeway. Basically, they wanted to give him like a Nike deal, but a Nike commercial.
Yeah, what fucks with me? What? Oh, the reason why he didn't go to the facility because he felt uncomfortable. He felt like they was like antagonizing him. He felt like he was going to be in a room full of people that's like
they're going to bash him.
Like, yeah, it's like, you just setting me up for failure. Like, I'm not going to bring myself to a place and set me up for failure.
Well, I could just bash me and say for failure, make me like a goofy.
When you only giving me 2 hours to like, you know what I'm saying? 2 hours to come up with my decision to see if I'm going to do this. Like, nah, bro, that's too fast notice and like too expectations from me. And plus,
you said you've been ready for 3 years. But also,
they treating you like, if I felt like him, I feel like in his shoes, this is me. I feel like they treat me like a slave. You only got 2 hours to have a deal if you really want to work with us. Fuck nah. Nah. If you want me to play, and if y'all coming to me with this contract,
if you want me,
this waiver,
like you said you do, let me think.
No, but on the same token, you got to realize there's other players who's in college. There's other, basically college football players who's not getting that decision. Like, it's an honor. Like, Colin Kaepernick, we're reconsidering you to play in the NFL.
But that's because we need you. That's because we need you.
There's some players that need you who don't even make it.
We'll make a deal with Nike. All that shit. We need you.
It's mine. And they know that.
I'm not taking his skills away from him, but I'm saying it like this. You got to think of it.
Plus,
for other players,
it's not even just that. He knows deep down inside they only doing it for a image because they know they've been heavily affected by the black people ban. They know that. They know this shit. They not gonna say that clearly. So what they trying to do is make up for that. They get a black man to come in, own a team, or be a part of the team, which is Jay-Z, and then they claim this black man had a part to doing with us helping him get back in the NFL, which it might not be true, but we're using another black man to bring another black man back in so all the other black men could jump back in on a bandwagon. But I'm not fucking with it. And Kaepernick obviously peeped that shit. And he said, hey, it's going to be on my terms.
I ain't gonna lie, Kaepernick is a bold-ass nigga, though. I give him that.
Over here. Who? Kaepernick?
Kaepernick is a bold-ass nigga. I give him that.
He a bold-ass mixed person.
Nigga, same shit. He a nigga. He's a nigga. Nah, but he's bold. He's very bold for what he did. I ain't gonna lie.
Black guy, right?
Nah, he bold though, man. He went from the state to the whatever the hell he went to. He went to a high school and did his own shit. Yeah, 18 showed up. Yeah, the social media people came. Hey. Yeah, cool. But he did his own shit. He even spoke.
But from a personal standpoint, my point is, what's the point of doing all this?
I heard Jay-Z was mad too.
No, hold on. Before we get on to Jay-Z, like, what's the point of all this? You're telling me, like, look,
he's moving different. He's trying to show different. He's being different to everything.
No, I'm saying it like this. Let's say, a team, offers me a deal, right? I'm 32 years of age, so that means I don't have long to play in the NFL. So more or less, what string you're gonna put me? What, second string, third string? More or less, they're probably gonna put me on the bench just so I can shut the fuck up. Because they're tired of me talking. They're tired of me on social media being like, oh, I'm standing for black in social justice. That's what they're trying to do. They're trying to shut up Colin Kaepernick. And they know.
And guess what? He's not going to shut up.
And they know he has a lot of influence in the black community. So if they can shut up Colin Kaepernick, they're fine. They're like, look, I'll throw him
like, they're not going to shut him up.
Like, I'll throw him $5 million. All we just got to do is put him on the bench. And they'll probably talk with him. Colin Kaepernick, when you go on that field, stand your black ass up. Stop with that kneeling shit. Wow. That's what they're gonna tell him. Like, I'm being like they ain't gonna basically sugarcoat it to him and be like, oh, Colin Kaepernick, we would appreciate if you don't, kneel and you don't do that shit.
It was in a contract. It's probably gonna be in a contract. That
exactly.
You have to, like, if I feel like
he gonna give him a contract what he gotta do, what not to do. That's not like, come on.
I feel like Colin Kaepernick was just. I feel like he dicking around them. Like it's like me slapping to the face. Like I'm gonna show you how skilled that I am, and I'm better than most of the 90% of you got quarterbacks. You got shit in the NFL right now. That's not making the game look good because NFL looks slow right now. It's not looking like how it used to be live. Like quarterbacks throwing live and running and shit. They don't have that like that. You got.
Well, Lamar Jackson kind of do. I'm not gonna lie. He kind of do.
You got what's the name? Yes, some people do, but that you don't have the Colin Kaepernicks. What's the name for the Panthers quarterback hurt right now? You don't have those niggas running like that. What's his name?
Newton.
Cam Newton. You don't have Cam Newton. So it's like the what we used to, the new age of era of football and quarterbacks. We got no offense to white people, we got the old white men back in throwing like, you know what I'm saying? They sitting in the pocket getting sacked and throwing long. They not running and being active no more. Well, that's what we grow. We grow. Basketball used to be dunking. Now everybody
they ain't sitting in the pocket no more.
Nah, some of them don't, but like
because you gotta realize you got Big Ben is out,
but
Drew Brees is out.
Yeah, but I'm just saying though, these niggas don't run like how these niggas run. They run like running backs. Cam Newton and Kaepernick run like fucking wide receivers and running backs. This is a total difference for you running, attempting to run and actually can run and hit shit. But these niggas running faster than they running backs.
And they moving, bro.
I'm not gonna lie.
And they whacking shit.
That's
so
true.
It makes the game more appealing to you, and it's a dangerous aspect to the game. This is a dangerous quarterback. Kaepernick can sit back there. You remember he was the one who was fucking up the Patriots and made like Tom Brady not really go to the Super Bowl for a couple years, and then as soon as like, you know what I'm saying, like Kaepernick get hurt and shit. The what he played for the San Francisco
49ers.
He was balling. The 49ers was balling. They had a good defensive offense. You don't peep that era? And then Cam Newton came out and it kind of like shut light to Kaepernick because you know what I'm saying? He got hurt and shit like that. So,
but the top two quarterbacks were always Peyton Manning and fucking Tom Brady. I'm not gonna lie to you. Them two.
Tom Brady, yeah.
I won't say that because you got the nigga from Green Bay Packers.
Oh, you mean Aaron Rodgers?
Aaron Rodgers. You can't put Aaron Rodgers out to talk because that's AR, man, whatever his name. Yeah, that's Aaron Rodgers, boy.
But I mean, back to like the Colin Kaepernick situation. I mean, personally, like I just really want to know like what is his end goal in this? Because I know like if you go back to the NFL, like their whole goal is going to be to shut you up.
Does he want to play? Does he want to do like what is he doing?
I don't think he want to play. You can't. It's like somebody you go back to a work, even though say if you got fired for some shit you didn't do, it was wrongfully. They accuse you of somebody being racist. You got fired for trying to snitch to HR and they fire your ass.
Yeah.
And then they bring you back. Nah, real shit. Because certain places will do that because the HR is like the head shit. They just set that shit up like, nigga, we let you go because of certain. They gonna come up with some business terms, but you gonna get let go. You know what I'm saying? And then when that happens, then they bring you back into that uncomfortable environment. You're not gonna really want to work there, bro. But what I would do,
he wilding out though.
What I would do. If they offer me and coming to me like, oh, we want you to come back and this and that, I'm going to act like I am, but I'm going to shit on them and not actually do it because you want me now. So I'm going to shit on you and act like I am, but I'm not really not. Well, so I'm going to show you what I can do. So I feel like it's a slap to their face.
So you think Colin Kaepernick is getting hype off of the NFL? So
yeah, he's getting hype.
It makes him more things to talk about. Now he back in the light. He can make money to do interviews and do shows and pop up and talk live.
But what if they actually offer him a deal?
I don't think he would take it.
I think he's gonna keep playing. I think he's gonna keep playing with them, slapping them in the face.
What?
Right now he's popping. He's hot. He's gonna do something. He's gonna make some shake.
You can't go back to the NFL because they're gonna force you to stand. So if he can't, you gonna everything you talk, all that deal with Nike, all that shit, people not gonna be behind you no more. So you gonna be that hypocrite nigga, and you definitely ain't gonna have fans.
Nike is gonna drop real heavy.
We gonna ban you now. It's like he don't want to get banned, nigga. You see what we did in the NFL? You go back to the NFL, nigga. You a house nigga, and we gonna ban your ass.
I mean, what if he goes back to the NFL and they allow him to take a knee?
I don't give a fuck.
I don't give a damn.
What you talking about?
I don't know. Yeah, like they allow you, nigga. I don't want to work for you. I can make money on my own now. Like we also don't know. What if he wanted to be a motivational speaker all his career? We don't know what niggas' attention.
What if he want to do something?
I make
music, but I want to be a political actor.
Oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? Maybe he can be an actor too.
Nah, he could though. He got the style. Nigga could probably. Nigga could. He's a very good speaker. Hey. He's very articulate. He
can be a good articulate speaker.
Nobody thought Chance the Rapper could act. Nobody thought Buddy from the dude, what's that nigga named Childish Gambino could act. You can't just take people out the box because their profession ain't that. There's a lot of people that do shit that you don't expect. Like Jamie Foxx can sing good as fuck. Y'all gotta stop that. Y'all gotta stop that stigma.
Yeah. I'm not stopping the stigma
because y'all have this big stigma.
See, look, hold on, time out.
Just because I do one thing don't mean I could be very great at something else.
It's like this. It's like, look, Jamie Foxx. I can see Jamie Foxx being in movies. He has been.
No, it's not about movies. I'm talking about him doing music too. He can sing good as fuck.
Wait, hold on.
But nobody expect that.
No, I'm saying like this. Jamie Foxx,
Funny-ass
I can see him being an artist and being in movies. Same thing we know Childish Gambino. Same thing with Colin Kaepernick. But when he said Kodak Black can be an actor,
no, because you can't say that. You only say you could see Jamie Foxx being an actor because that's all he fucking did, nigga. The fuck you can't just say that shit.
No, but he did have hits.
He had one song, and that was with She Got Her Own. That's not even his song. So no, niggas, what else song?
She
Name a
got
song.
me fun for her time, whatever that song is with her.
Slow
Jam with Twister.
Fall for Your Type was not his song.
That was his song. What are you talking about?
Fall for Your Type.
It was him and Drake.
Nigga, that's not his song. Any song Drake get on, there's not nobody else's song no more. Let's get back to Colin Kaepernick though, man.
All right.
You know
Okay.
Let's wrap this up with this guy who's obviously shitting on the NFL.
But the thing is,
shitting on the good way.
But Colin Kaepernick, he's doing this thing. I do support, his hustle, his grind, and I do support what he's doing for the black community. He was right, in the stand he took. A lot of people try to shut him up. A lot of people try to throw money in his way. They're still trying to shut him up right now. I feel like the NFL, the only reason why they gave him this trial, they'll be like, they want to show, social media. They want to show the whole world that, Colin Kaepernick.
Be politically correct.
Yeah, they're like, we're standing against you. What's been happening to black people. But on the same token, they're not doing shit about it. They're like, look, we just got to be on his side. We're just going to wait till he hit old age, when he can't move the way he used to.
And then let him go.
And then we can't offer him any deal in the NFL.
What fucks me up too is because, why should I'm already been in the NFL for a whole bunch of, I don't really technically need a tryout. That's what really made me probably felt him.
But you got to build. It's been 3 years. It's been 3 years. How do I?
You've been out for 2 seasons, bro. It wasn't even 3.
3 years.
3 years.
He said it himself. 3 years.
That don't mean shit though, bro.
But that means a lot.
I'll see.
How do I know How do I know if you was eating healthy? You still working out? How do I know? I gotta make sure you still got your gun.
I feel like it's one thing to try out, and then it's one thing to practice with a team. I feel like if they would have brought him on different teams to practice, trying out, it's disrespectful. You got to think from his professional.
We're in the middle of the season,
but it's a lot of NFL players that get out. You had a lot of Brett Favre. Brett Favre went out. Brett Favre came back. Was going for 3-4 years, and this nigga came back 42, nigga, and they didn't give him a tryout, nigga. Yes, he did. Yes,
how you know that?
Yes, I do. Yes, I did. I studied.
Private tryouts. You didn't know that.
Private. They're not that private. They just not publicized. They're not private though. They're not publicized. Yes, I do.
So wait, hold on.
Back to the Vikings. He didn't have to try out for teams. He went straight back and practice with the.
Let me put it like this, Martin Blue. So you telling me you're a top QB. And you telling me you're in practice, and Colin Kaepernick come out and said, "Hey, he's gonna practice with us." You're not gonna find that a little disrespectful? You telling me a guy who's been I don't know if he's been sitting on the chair. I don't know if he's really been working out.
Nigga.
But you telling me
if he gonna be in the field
they didn't
for
say
the last 3 years? I've been in the game.
Though. They say he's practicing with us.
How do you know? But on the same token, like I said, I'm proud of Colin Kaepernick for what he's accomplishing and what he's achieving.
I salute what he's doing. I respect it with all my heart.
That boy killing it though.
Killing it.
You know what I'm saying?
Slap NFL in the face for the one time, bro.
He killing the NFL.
Killing it.
I mean, Jay-Z, we may not see what he's doing, but I feel like he had a powerful influence on why the NFL, went with Colin Kaepernick.
I don't think so.
I mean,
it's a money grab for Jay-Z.
I feel like they just
mad because he slapped him in the face.
They only use Jay-Z because they feel like he's one of the most powerful entertainers that can woo people to NFL. Yeah, they both use each other.
It goes back and forth.
They using him more though. Come on. The white supremacists always use people more. I don't care. You making money? Yeah, you making more money.
That.
Only about reform when he making the bag.
Yeah, that's a but yeah.
Title thing. I'm gonna create
Man,
all your artists come to title.
Jay-Z trying to make that bag.
But yeah. Jay-Z using them and they using him, but the NFL benefiting more.
Nah, Jay-Z benefiting more.
Man, I'm not gonna be a bigger company and you benefit more than me and I benefit off you and I'm doing deals with you.
And they both making fucking money.
Most
What's
of the
the
time,
point of it?
the major outlet makes more benefits than the actual person they putting on. Like a label, you don't make more benefit than a fucking label. Label benefit.
Jay-Z got his own label.
No, I'm just saying in perspective. I'm just using as an example.
I get what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying? They using his ass.
But I mean, like I said, Jay-Z, he's still.
My final thoughts: Kaepernick ain't playing for the NFL. He ain't gonna play. Even if they offered it, I don't think he's gonna do it.
I mean, personally, I feel like, if he does play, it's gonna be a lot of, commotion. I don't think the NFL is gonna offer him a deal because of his age. There's too many factors.
Wait, what? Nah.
What's
he's 32, but he's
you know how old Lord. You know how old Peyton, you know how old what's his name is? He's 40 right now.
Who?
What's his name? Tom Brady, 40 something.
But Tom Brady got that gun. That's a different breed. That's a different breed.
A lot of people you gotta realize people in sports could be nigga LeBron is 40 something. Niggas in sports are different, nigga. It's different. We have a new era where they
But
have
you telling me-
technologies to where your body can like accommodate.
That's true,
that.
but you gotta realize
You know what I'm saying? And then the rules, you don't get
he
hit the
hasn't
same way.
played
You
in
don't get-
3 years.
You don't get hit the same way either. So it's like
all right,
the
he hasn't.
damages is different.
All right, he hasn't been hit in 3 years. You think he
But
can
your
still do
opinion.
it?
In my opinion is he not gonna play for that shit.
Yeah,
he's not gonna play.
He ain't gonna play that shit.
I know he's not gonna play. No,
Help me,
he don't want to get his ass.
nigga.
Go ahead.
But yeah, man. This is Freedom of Speech, the podcast.
The podcast.
Where we talk about hip hop news and urban shit. Nah, man. It's your boy Martin Blue.
Kevin V.
JQ.